Tonight, Tony checks out the car spearheading Korea's drive to penetrate the tough North American car market, the $6,000 Hyundai Pony. The Pony is one of the few economy cars left on the market that offers the traditional drivetrain layout. It has a 1400cc overhead cam engine in the front, driving the rear wheels through a 4-speed gearbox. This straightforward approach appealed to Tony.
The engine, it's a 1400cc motor. We discussed in previous editions the advantages and disadvantages of transmissions being automatic or 4-speed. I said that I prefer the 4-speed, and this really shows it in this car. The little 1400cc motor, it revs fine. You use the gearbox, you go up and down hills without any problem at all. And I really think that in this car in particular, the 4-speed has shown itself out to its true light.
The Pony doesn't have any surprises in the suspension department either. It's McPherson strut at the front with a beam axle and leaf springs at the rear.
The car tends to roll a little bit when you go quite fast around the corners. That's not what it's meant to do. So for what the car was originally meant for, it's a great little car. The suspension is fine. This company has been going since 1967, and it introduced its first car in 1974. So it's 10 years old. They know that this suspension works on this car. In the slalom course, the car handled very well. I did have a little bit of work to do there, but in the parking department, it was very easy, much easier than the last cars we've tried. The turning circle in the car is excellent. It's one of the tightest ones. It reminds me of a London taxi. It's about 75% as good as a London taxi, and it's supposed to be the best in the world. So all around, for the slalom parking, the car's excellent. One thing I must commend the Pony for is the tires. Now, as we discussed before, that's my business, but they've got Michelin XA4s. Michelin have spent a lot of money promoting this car, and blow me, on the cheapest car in the market, it comes with Michelin XA4s. Another good point that a lot of people I know are very upset about when they take their new car home and they open up the trunk and they find this stupid little spare that's in there. This has got a 5th wheel and a 5th tire. So if you ever get a flat, it's just like putting a normal tire on the old adage many years ago where we had 5 wheels and tires, and it's nice to see that, especially, as I say, in the cheapest car.
Space is an important consideration when shopping for a car in this price range, and the Pony has lots of it. The 4 doors make it easy to get in and out of, and the hatch opens wide to reveal a spacious cargo area. For longer loads, the rear seats can be folded down.
The car is a very nice car to sit in. The instrumentation, we keep talking about this in these small town cars, is adequate. It's fine. There's a speedometer, as there has been in the Toyotas, and of course in all cars. Water temperature and gas gauge. The one thing I do like about it, in the driving position that you're in, is all the instrumentation, all the knobs are by your hand. You don't have to stretch forward at all. This is quite a new innovation. In all the sports cars we've tested in the past, we've been quite critical of the instrument layout. And this is one, the cheapest car in the market that we can find at the moment, where everything is where it should be. It's a nice point. Giving the ideal car in this class a 10, I would give this a very easy 8. And I'd like to reconsider this rating after we've tested the other cars.
The Pony's simplistic approach to the problem of car building is one of the major reasons it scored so high on AutoCheck. However, one word of caution. When the cars are shipped from Korea, they have a thick coating of tar on them to protect them from the ravages of the salt water. Make sure that the dealer has gone to the trouble of cleaning the car thoroughly before you take delivery. The Hyundai Pony, a collection of traditional technology in a well-built package that's priced right for the 80s. This week, our thanks go to Vancouver Hyundai for supplying us with the test car, and of course to Tony Morris of Circuit Tire for his help with AutoCheck on Consumer Retorts.